Nearly 165,000 encounters at the southern border just in February. 165,000, considerably higher than the 101,000 in February of just last year. For more on that, we'll take you to border correspondent Jason Jones, live in Dilley, Texas. Jason, you've been covering this since the beginning of it. What are the latest here and the reaction of 165,000 border encounters there happening in Texas as well?
Well, they are. They're happening all across that southwest border. And really, it's an example of the level of increase we're seeing in people from all over the world, by the way, not just from Mexico, as many think, crossing along that southwest border into the United States illegally. And let me kind of put it in perspective here. You know, fiscal year 21 was the worst border crisis in American history. And in the first 5 months, from October, November, December, January, and February, they were at 397,000 apprehensions. This year, in fiscal year 22, we are now at 838,000 apprehensions. And guys, it just continues. And, you know, we've got some exclusive video from West Texas, from the Texas Department of Public Safety, to give you an example of what the men and women are still seeing on the ground as they just deal with a flood of people. Listen to Sergeant Morris with Aircraft Division at Texas DPS yesterday from apprehensions he made.
Okay, so right here, this is what we're tracking right here. He's got a fine line, and what he does when he crosses some main roads or whatever, he slides these on right here. Here's his carpet shoes or whatever. A lot of times what they're doing is they're just gluing the carpet on, and then this is a secondary. So when they cross the main roads, they'll kind of deceive us. So we don't see that fine line anymore. It throws us off.
And I've got one of those here, one of these carpet shoes like they see out there. But I will tell you this. When you see those folks from head to toe in camouflage, it's very organized, all linked to La Linea Cartel crossing into this country. Back to you.
It is wild because every time I feel like I talk to you, you show us different strategies that we haven't seen before. I quite frankly was wondering if you were holding something for a car wash in your hands. Clearly not.
Yeah. Well, just trying to show the folks what it looks like from the men and women's perspective who are holding that line every day, you know. Jimmy's one of the best trackers out there in West Texas, and they're now dealing with people fighting. Of the groups they're apprehending, about half of the folks are either fighting or running from law enforcement. And guys, that's different from what we saw when we were out there embedded with them for a week in October.
Right.
So it shows you how things on the ground change all the time.
165,000 apprehensions in February, higher than it was a year ago. Jason Jones live in Texas. Jason, thank you.